I'm Amy Warden, and recently I posted these soaps on Instagram that I had planed, and I got several people ask me for a tutorial on how to plane soaps. So I am going to do that for you. The first thing that I do is lay out a piece of wax paper to catch all of the little shavings that come off. This planer is from Custom Soap Stamps. Alex Kelly makes these. I gotta turn it the right way here. And I will have some information on how you might be able to win this specific planer right here at the end of the tutorial, so stay tuned for that. So I have some soaps that I have not planed yet. So a lot of times you get soda ash on the top of your soap like this, and sometimes you can steam it off, and sometimes it's really thick and it doesn't like to come off. And so in that case, it's sometimes easier just to use a planer. So this is what it looks like when you're done. When I have an uneven surface like this, usually I will actually take the soap this direction first, and I use light pressure and just try to get it evened up. This soap is fully cured, so it's pretty hard at this point. So I kind of have to push a little bit harder than I would if it was not quite so set. So you want to wait until the soap is definitely hard enough that when you push it through, you're not going to dent the sides of the soap. So there, you can see it looks a whole bunch better already. Now there's still just a little bit of signs of ash on the sides, a little divot right here. So if you wanted to plane it completely smooth, you could, or if you just want to stop there, that's fine too. But it helps to go from both directions. So I feel like I can't apply completely even pressure from one side, so I usually switch back and forth to get it as even as possible. So there, it's looking even better. Now for this soap, this is just a plain yellow bar soap, and it started out looking more like this. So it had ash on the sides, and it's a little bit bumpy on the top. So it takes a little more TLC, and it takes a little bit more time to get it straight. But again, I just go at it from a couple different angles to try to get it as straight as possible. So this is the top half, and you can see it's kind of cutting in one side but not the other. So then I'll just flip it around so that I can get it to cut in from the other side, and it's still not super even. So sometimes you have to work it just a little bit. So now I've gotten the center planed down a little bit. So now I should be able to just push the whole thing through, and it'll go flat. And again, this one is fully cured, so it's taking a little more pressure than it would if it wasn't fully cured. So there's the whole planed side. So let's, or the face of the soap I should say, let's do a side. Go one side, then the other way. That's looking pretty good. I have no idea why I have a spot there that's not colored. Okay, so this side, see if you can look at it down from the end. You can see it's not cut straight at all. I used a knife to cut it, and so it's pretty wobbly. So to get this straightened up, I'm going to go on one end and push it down a little harder where it's up higher, and try to get that planed off so that it's a little more level. Flip it around. You can kind of feel it when it goes through. There, now it's really smooth and straight. So let's do the bottom of it. Again, I gotta push kind of hard because it's fully cured soap. All right, get it good. Okay, that's not too bad. Finish up the sides. So I've just done this whole tutorial without any gloves on. Normally I would wear gloves so that I don't get fingerprints all over the soap. I even left them sitting right here. But anyway, you get the idea, I hope. And so now you're probably like, okay, well, how do I get this soap planer thing? For the challenge for May, this is not what we're doing, but the main design of the soap is going to be on the face. So it is kind of nice to have a planer for the challenge if you don't have one. Not completely necessary, but it's nice. So because of that, I am going to have a giveaway for this planer, and in a minute I'll show you how easily it cleans up. You just run it under the water in the sink and voila, it's good to go. So what you want to do is register for the May challenge. You can register for May only, or you can register for the May through August challenges. And once you are registered, there will be a link to our private Facebook group. Go ahead and join the Facebook group, and I will have a post pinned to the top as an announcement where you can enter to win the giveaway for this planer. And it is not limited to the United States only. It's anybody who joins the soap challenge for the month of May. And I will do a Facebook Live on Monday, May 13 at 6 p.m. And this is when I normally do my Facebook Live for the challenge to talk about the guidelines, to talk about any questions you might have regarding the challenge. And at that time, I will announce the winner, and I will get your mailing address and get it shipped out to you so that hopefully you might have it in time to use it for your entry if you need to. So that is how that's going to work. I'm super excited for the May challenge, and I hope this tutorial has been super helpful.